In this video, we're going to talk about estimating products using rounding. So this first example says, estimate the product. Round the first factor, 324, to the nearest 100. Round the second factor, 49, to the nearest 10, and then multiply. Again, if you're comfortable with your rounding, this should be pretty straightforward. Rounding 324 to the nearest 100 is going to be its closest to 300. 49 to the nearest 10, it's obviously closest to 50. Now we can use that fun little trick. 3 times 5 is 15, and then I have 1, 2, 3 zeros, 15,000. If that's a little hard for you, write down the numbers. I'm going to underline what it asks for. Nearest 100 on this one. Circle the digits to the right. Nearest 10 for this number. Underline the 10. Circle the digit to the right. Going back to 324, the 2 tells us that the 3 will stay the same. 300. On 49, the 9 tells us the 4 should round up to a 5. And then again, to prove it to you, even though now we would have done your multiplying numbers that end in 0, just to prove 0 times 0 is 0, 0 times 0 is 0, 0 times 3 is 0, 0 down. 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 3 is 15, plus it together, 15,000. This example says, estimate the product, round each factor to the nearest 10, then multiply. 41 would obviously round to 40, 91 would round to 90, 4 times 9 is 36, and then I have 1, 2 zeros, 3,600. If you're struggling, write it out. Underline the tens column because it's wanting the nearest 10. Circle. The 1 says it stays the same. The 1 says it stays the same. And you could do the multiplication if you felt like you wanted to. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times 9 is 0. 0 down. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 9 is 36. As we said, 3,600. And last example in this video, estimate the product, round the first factor to the nearest 10, round the second factor to the nearest 100, and then multiply. So we have 77 times 473. First one to the nearest 10, 77 is close to 80. 473 nearest 100 is 500. 8 times 5 is 40. Careful, this sometimes confuses kids. 8 times 5 equals 40, and that doesn't include, now I'm adding 1, 2, 3 more zeros on. That 0 is not included because that's part of this initial multiplication, the 8 and the 5. So our answer is 40,000. Just to visualize that for you again, 473, underline, we want the nearest 10 in this number and the nearest 100 in this. Circle the digit to the right. 7 says it goes up to 80. 7 here says it goes up to 500. Doing the math over here, 500 times 80. 0 times 0, 0 times 0, 0 times 5 is 0. 0 down. 8 times 0, 8 times 0, 8 times 5 is 40. Add it together is 40,000, as we said. That's it for this video. Good luck with this section.